welcome back to I Love You, Colonel Sanders. That's the name of the game. I'm not saying I actually love him. I don't know the guy personally. He's dead. You know what I read about Colonel Sanders is that before he died, he was really growing animosity for his company. Like, I don't think he really had much control over what was going on anymore. And he said the quality of the chicken was just not good anymore. So, like, between that and now what they've turned him into as, like, this bastardized mascot, kind of feel bad for the guy, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm eating this chicken pot pie from KFC. I like their chicken pot pie, but man, is it a pain in the ass to eat. I got this Sweet Lightning Mountain Dew, which is this new thing they had, the KFC equivalent to Baja Blast. It was like made to specifically like the flavors complement KFC food. It's got like it's peach and honey, whatever flavors. At first I didn't really like it, but it does actually complement KFC food pretty well. So, they did a good job there. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. Maybe I should have made instead of Ronald-kun, I should have made my name like Dave Thomas or Ray Kroc, but he wasn't a chef. He was a franchisee. What exactly was on that chicken? Nothing. Certainly not crack. How dare you? How bold to come out and ask. Oh my god. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. When does this game take place? It's just you and me talking here. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. Have you ever heard of this, Big Mac? Chicken McNuggets? What's wrong? What's wrong, Colonel Kun? Could you be craving my McNuggies? What's the rush? What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We got two more whole days to get to know each other. But do I have to seduce the 11 herbs and spices out of him? You know, I knew that was going to sound bad, but it sounded even worse than I thought. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? Aww. You got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Let's put a bleep sound effect in there or something. Wow! You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. What the hell kind of drugs is he putting in this shit? While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. Excuse me. Excuse me. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. There we go. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say he's crying. I dare say the biggest. I'll leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength? Nah. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Yeah, sure. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I don't think it's too peppery, I don't know. I appreciate the compliment, Ronald-kun. I wish I had gotten, like, the chicken tenders or something so I could, like, be like, oh, let me try it. I never get the drumsticks or whatever, I don't like bones. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Oh wow. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Wow, look at this place!
I don't know why I thought that said wow.
It's magnificent! Finally we get to show our stuff! Wait a second! Oh no! We have to show our stuff! What if I totally blow it?
You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Aww. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner? Aww. What the fuck? What are all these? What is this? Eggplant? Peach, apple? Potato? Other apple? They don't even have any of that stuff. I mean, they have potatoes. Sure, Ronald-kun. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Hello, new partner.
Beep boop.
Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Clank. Clank's awesome. It's just so stupid. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
It's okay, I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. What is he holding? Trick-or-treat bag? Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. What do you mean roll back and forth? What?
Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
Technically, Clank might not have a face. Well, he kind of has a face. But there's something charming and earnest about him.
Tissue? I hardly know you. Ah.
Clink judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island, it takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Potato wedges? Steak tartare seems easy enough, it's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy, yeah. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes? And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. That was kind of the narrator voice section. Colonel Sanders Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. I guess alliteration. Looks like things are getting why is she had drumsticks on her legs? On her, which are legs. Drumsticks are legs. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? I mean, that is kind of the title of the game. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? No, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing ronald-kun's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. How did he peel them so fast? What the hell is the music? Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. How are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no, it looked like ronald-kun was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is, these young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. I've kind of made her Russian now. Fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to correct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this voice. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a fine and a drumstick. It just makes sense. He's pissed. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing's clear. She's coming for a Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie, who always has your back. Colonel. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on ronald-kun as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has ronald-kun's nature, talent, or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. I don't think this music is appropriate for the situation. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Throwing those cute corgis in their short but sturdy stature. What? You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potato. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Oh my god. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you... The sparkles just suddenly stopped. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Like this sweet lightning Mountain Dew available at KFC. Eat fresh. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. Let me just get that. I don't have mashed potatoes, but I got this chicken pot pie. It's kind of like you're gonna like shatter the crust like creme brulee. And then pry it off. It's really annoying, but it tastes good. It's falling off. Alright, I got a sporkful. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the spork full of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Yeah, I'm not gonna fling this.
Van, do something, do something.
Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, ronald-kun. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Broom? Who are these people that are being name dropped? I just licked my fingers. I licked my fingers, wow. Not finger licking messy. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be it's a sporkful. You'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Can I have potatoes, face?
What? Oh, whoa. What was that? Did I skip one? Van rushes back over. I'm gonna eat this sporkful of chicken pot pie. Oh, you know what I will say? Last time I got... excuse me. Last time I got chicken pot pie from KFC, there was a fucking bone in it. In the pie. There was a bone in the pie. So that's not exactly an endorsement. Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy, pathetic. Just a few minutes I prepared a full meal. Looks burnt. Gaze upon my specialty braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Maybe it's just the sauce. Plated on a battle-axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. I honestly did not expect to see any food in this game that's not available at KFC. Ooh, I hope Chester Cheetah makes an appearance.
You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy.
The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off at the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good.
What the fuck? It killed him! Everyone, step back. Don't take another bite.
Oh no, not Pop!
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up into Pop's mouth. What the fuck is going on? Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then it is almost immediately back to his oblivious self.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
This is just Ralph. This is just Ralph from The Simpsons. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They're as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. Wow. Okay. I'm not sure the professors here haven't make enough money. What? Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. Vibe check. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize... Oh. Sorry. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. I'm better at fries and Big Macs and fucking McNuggets and shit. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Ronald-kun? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, later alligator reference. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day I've been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes, floating on a shooting star, like his hair. Hey, no, shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him, we're talking about me. Me! I'm the hero. Well, next time on I Love You, Colonel Sanders, Spork monster, apparently. Souls are not even the right color of Spork, or the right shape. Their sporks are like surprisingly squarish, and they're black. Anyway, see ya.